Evening. My name is Austin, and we're back here on the Austin Yearwood channel. And I'm here to review the new Mark Wahlberg film, Deepwater Horizon. And it stars Mark Wahlberg, and it's based on a real true life story of the Deepwater Horizon that exploded in the Gulf of Mexico in April of 2010, that caused one of the worst oil spills in U.S. history. And yes, the oil spill that were British Petroleum, known as BP, were to blame. And and it's about this point of view. It's from the real life heroes, the real life survivors of the disaster. And in the film, Mark Wahlberg plays a family man, real life family man, Mike Williams, who worked as the chief technical engineer on the rig, Deepwater Horizon. And Kurt Russell co-stars as his as the supervisor or foreman of the rig, Mr. Jimmy Hartnell. And then you have Kate Hudson. She plays Mike Williams' wife. And yes, that's right. Who would ever think we'd see the day where Kurt Russell and Kate Hudson, real life father and daughter in a movie together. But I gotta say, Kate Hudson has made a bit of a comeback since doing the highly successful indie I Wish I Was Here, which I have yet to see. I mean, it's a great cast, but I have yet to see that movie. It's been over 2 years since that movie, and then she did Rock the Casbah, and then I've to be honest, Kate Hudson was great in her role despite the limited time they gave her in this movie, and I've never had any contempt towards Kate Hudson. That be honest. My most favorite role for Kate Hudson is You, Me, and Dupree. It's just so damn funny. She was great in her role. Mark Wahlberg, he's a star. He was great in his role. Kurt Russell was very great in his role. John Malkovich was great in his role as the sniveling prick BP executive. And I don't want to get into too much spoilers. I mean, of this movie, but I trust you. I believe it. I'll tell you, this movie is, explosions galore and fire and explosions galore, which is understandable. This event really did happen. These are the true accounts, and from the get go, from before the chaos even happens, this movie is edge of your seat. This is a movie that when it comes on DVD, you don't want to be getting up too much. Wait, well, okay, scratch that. On DVD, you could always pause it, but when it premieres on television in 2 or 3 years from now, like let's say when it premieres on FX, it's a movie where you don't want to. It's a movie where you don't want to get up too much. It's a movie where it's that type of movie where you want to make sure that you have your dinner, all your drinks, and your dessert, your ice cream, whatever, sitting right on the coffee table in front of you to watch and enjoy this movie. It's not one of those movies. It's also a movie where if you got your chatty cousins or sister or in one of your in-laws, it's one of those movies you might want some. Hey, you might want to tell that person that, hey, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to watch the movie, not listen to you. You had all day to talk to me. Yes, it's Deepwater Horizon is that type of movie. You cannot take your eyes off. You have to give it your full attention. And you have to give it your full attention. It's very edge of the seat. It's great acting all the way around. Dylan O'Brien, who is famous for the Maze Runner fame, he's in it as one of the workers of the oil rig, as one of the survivors of the oil rig too, of the disaster. And the only slight part I did not like was, we have this where you have this grieving man who wrongly takes his anger out on Mark Wahlberg. But I guess that's what really happened. That's what actually did happen to Mike Williams in real life. So so this movie was great. The acting was great. The writing was great. The special effects with the explosions and the fire, that was great. One thing I also like was in the end credits where they show, the photos of the real 11 men who were killed in that tragedy and their names and in honor of their memory. That I liked. The My rating for this movie, I would give it 4 out of 4 stars, and it is a classic. And I hope it is nominated for something. If not the acting, come on, at least, come on, it's got to be nominated for special effects. Come on, special effects. That movie deserves an Oscar for special effects. Come on. So that's my review, and you have a good one.